guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a really simple holiday look that I think is perfect for any upcoming parties you guys might have coming up this season. This video is also in partnership with L'Oreal for their new Rouge signature lipsticks, which I love, and I'm going to be featuring two different ones in today's video. So without further ado, let's just get into the tutorial, and we are going to be starting off this look with the face using the Revlon Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer, which gives my skin such a beautiful glow just to quickly prep my skin. Then I'm going to go in with the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation in the shade Sable, which I've talked about many times in the past. This foundation genuinely is one of the most perfect matches that I have in my collection, and once I completely blend it into my skin, as you guys can see, it completely disappears and becomes part of my skin. So I love that so much, and if you guys are close to my skin tone, I cannot recommend the shade Sable enough to you. It is beautiful. Now I'm going to go in with the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and I'm using the shade Honey. This has got to be my newest favorite concealer in my collection. It is so full coverage, covers completely all of my dark circles so well, but it doesn't look heavy or cakey at all. So I'm applying that underneath my eyes, blending that out with my beauty sponge. To set that and bake in place, I'm going to use the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder, which you guys know I also love this powder so much. We're just going to let that bake underneath my eyes a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and start working on the eyes, starting off by using the Fenty Beauty Eyeshadow Primer all over my lids. This eyeshadow primer, I do like to let it set in place for a few minutes before I apply any eyeshadows. So I just leave it alone for a few minutes, and while that's setting, I am going to quickly go in and fill in my brows using the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil and fill in any sparse areas on my brows. I do like to set my brows in place so that they last all day long by using the Milk Makeup Cush Clear Brow Gel and just apply that all over the eyebrow pencil that I just applied. Okay, now it is time for the eyeshadow. I'm going to start off by using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, which you guys know I love this palette. I've talked about it many times, but it truly is one of my favorites in my collection. I'm using the shade Riff and applying that all over my crease, not being careful, just really messily just applying it, deepening up my crease. And then I'm going to add a little bit of color into this, and I'm using the shade Hell Ride, which is a beautiful purpley shade, and just smoking out this look and blending out any harsh lines. I'm going to go in with Jet, which is a beautiful black metallic-y shade, and apply that just in the outer V of my eye as close to my lash line as possible and smoke it out there, and this is going to give me like a smoky cat eye look. I'm going to go in with the Pop Beauty Flash Shadow in the shade Naked Glitz, and oh my god, I love these so much, especially for the holiday seasons. These are beautiful and they're so easy to use. So I'm applying this on the first half of my eye and creating like a cut crease with this. I do want to warn you guys that you have to let these dry, because otherwise the entire glittery eyeshadow is just going to transfer. So when you apply it, let it set for a few minutes. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take the El Maquillage ink liner in the shade Black and create a more defined liner. Even though I am creating like a very defined cat eye look, I do want to still smoke it out. So I'm going back in with the Urban Decay Born to Run palette and using the eyeshadow in Punk and quickly just smoking out the eyeliner. Now I'm going back in with the Pop Flash Shadow in the shade Crushed Copper, which is the beautiful like reddish coppery shade, and I'm applying that on the rest of my eyelid, and of course you guessed it, we do want to let this set completely before moving on. Next, it's time for lashes. I am taking my favorite mascara ever, and this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and quickly coating my lashes. Also using the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes because this is the holiday look and I do want very dramatic eyes. So I did apply some falsies, and that's really it for the eyes. I will do some more steps, but you guys will see that later on in the video. I'm going to just go ahead and quickly wipe off the loose powder, and then whatever powder is left over on my brush, I'm applying it all over my face to set my foundation in place as well. Moving on to contouring my skin, and I do like to use the Dior Backstage contour palette. I've talked about this many times in the past, but I love this palette to contour my face, and I am applying most of the powder on the sides of my cheeks to really shape my face. For my cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and use the Stila Convertible color, and this is a lip and cheek cream, and I'm using the shade Lillium and applying that on the apples of my cheeks with my beauty sponge, and this color is beautiful and flatters my skin so nicely. And to finish off my face, I am going to use the Lancome Dual Finish Highlighter in the shade Luminous Gold and apply that on the high points of my face to add a beautiful luminous glow to my skin. Jumping back to the eyes again, and I'm using the shade Punk to smoke out underneath my waterline. And I'm also going to go ahead and take the Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Hooked on Espresso and add this liner in my waterline. This eyeliner is so good and it lasts all day long. Now I'm finally going to tell you guys about the new L'Oreal Rouge Signature lipsticks, which are brand new liquid lipsticks from L'Oreal that are super comfortable, that last all day long, and you actually don't even feel like you're wearing any liquid lipsticks because they're so thin and comfortable. So this beautiful red shade is called I Am Worth It, and I definitely think it's going to flatter every skin tone out there because it is such a universal shade. But if you want something more neutral, I also wanted to share another shade from the entire Rouge Signature lipstick collection. And this one is called I Explore, which is a beautiful neutral shade. Again, whichever one you prefer, I wanted to give you guys two different options. I love both of these and really recommend them. I will link them below for you guys. But that's it for this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to let me know in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!